My name's Leo Worne. I was part of the sound and grip crew, mainly gripping. My job role was to slowly push the trolleys and operate the crane now and again. Did some sound work as well. Did a lot of boom mopping. I've sort of split down the middle with Daniel Warhurst.
What's your background?
It's a white wall with a poster of Michael Justice with his pants around his ankles. Sorry. My background in the last sort of 3 or 4 years has been getting into my film and TV and stuff like that, into the media. I'm currently employed by the BBC as an apprentice. I've met Colin along the way, and I've helped him on previous things such as Karma, one of his other short films. I've taken an interest in the cameras and editing, sort of the visuals of filmmaking. Not so sure about directing, but yeah, that's my background. I love being involved in anything on set. It's just like my favourite place to be. You know, if there's stuff that needs moving or if there's lights that need rigging, I'll be there. You know, I just like making it happen. Obviously, my main interest is cameras and that kind of thing, but I enjoy doing everything else, you know, just making it happen. It's great fun being on set. Favourite shot in the film has to be the one that we did on the crane, and it wasn't moving, it was steady. It was the one where it's peering over the top right corner of the cubicle and it's sort of looking down on Michael, and he looks really isolated, and he's in and he's in a mess, and it just looks beautiful, the shot. It looks like he's in a never-ending cubicle. We had the wide-angle lens on and stuff, and it was just going on forever. The cubicle, it looks like he was just in a dark hole. It was great. I've learned how to operate a crane. I've never done that before. That was interesting. Never really done like a lot of boom operating either. I don't think I did any on Karma, so yeah, I think this was the first time for any boom operating I've ever done. That was interesting. That was the first sort of big-ish crew I've ever worked on. I've only ever worked on things like, well, Karma was only, like I said, 4 or 5 people. So I've learned, you know, to stay in your role when you're on set and let people do their own jobs. It was hard because we were in a toilet. It wasn't a built set where it had boundaries, like really narrow boundaries. So getting the crane in was a problem, never mind operating it. So yeah, there were some shots where we were limited to what we could do with the crane in the toilet. But we managed to pull it off in the end. We managed to get the angles right. The crane was definitely the best bit of equipment to work with. It was fun. When we did Karma, there was only 4 or 5 of us as a crew. This time we had our own makeup artist, some producer guy. Don't know who he was or where he came from, but he was all right. And it was, I don't know, like I said, it was on a larger scale. So obviously the camera was a much better camera than what we used in his last one, high resolution, so the quality is a lot better. We had a director of photography on board, so we had really good lighting and that kind of stuff, and it was just Colin's just progressed from when he started, and he's just getting better and better at what he does. So, well, I don't know, I've seen the changes in each film he's taken part in. The best thing about working with Colin is that he likes to drink a lot of tea, as do I. So that is good, because I always send him off on tea runs, and vice versa. No, Colin's really relaxed on set. He knows what he wants. He's not you know, a stressful guy to work with. He's a mate. So you know, I'm not working with an angry director. He's very friendly on set. He looks after everyone all the time. He's not just a director. He does the whole package. He looks after everyone. He's probably one of the first people I come to if I had an idea. He's great for taking on board people's ideas and, you know, taking out his own time to come up with suggestions for it. And he'd definitely back you up. You know, he'd come and give me a hand any day. He's been on, you know, music videos I've done in recent months, and he's come down and gives us a massive hand, puts his suggestions on board, and I take them well. He's a great guy to work with. Yeah, I'd definitely go to Colin for future stuff. Since then, though, I've continued with my apprenticeship at the BBC. I'm currently working at Line Pictures where they film Hollyoaks, so I'm a camera assistant there. That's great fun. That's a much bigger crew than what we worked on Bog Standard, so I've learnt a lot from being on that. Embarrassing story about Colin. I've got them, but I just can't think of them. Hold on, it will come to me. Just give us a minute. I can't think of anything. I can't think of an embarrassing story about Col. It's not going to happen. I just have to cut that one out.